Welcome into another episode of Doc's Daily. It is Saturday, June 14th. We are live and in full effect. I'm Detroit Lenny. That's Griffin Murphy. Thanks for coming in today. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. You'll never miss any of our live content over here at the channel. And look at me, Griff. I just want to be recognized. 27 seconds into the show, I hit the live button too. So we're actually live, and I hit the button like I was supposed to.
We're moving
on
in
a
the right
Saturday morning.
Lenny.
I know. Listen, I need a raise. I'm actually doing stuff. We're here. We're going to talk a little MLB. We'll talk about what happened last night in the NBA, and we'll talk some NHL. We'll touch base on some stuff. Griffin's got a lot of stuff going on. Tell him what you got going on today, because you're spread across the board. As usual, you are the buffet of Doc's
menu. The menu. What do you need? I got it.
What do you need? I got it. You want an appetizer, 2 for $1? What do you got?
Yeah, no, it's a big day. It's UFC day as always, and I'm coming off a 3-0 sweep last week in UFC for like plus 1,500. Got a 3-fight card tonight as well as a 7-unit best bet. CFL 3-1 on the season, including a 7-unit winner last week. Got a 7-unit tonight at 7 p.m. as well. That's currently up $1,500 on the season. And then soccer, 6-1 of my last 7, long-term like 28-17, 28-19, and 47 cards. 7-unit best bet tonight at 7 p.m. as well. All the action's going off tonight at 7 o'clock. I have a lot of top plays today, which isn't typically usual, especially on except for Saturdays. Saturdays are usually big days for me, but during the week, not so much, but jacked up, ready to go.
Well, Saturday, I know you're a UFC guy, so you got your UFC stuff on Saturday.
Gloves are on, baby. Ready to roll.
I love that. Don't forget, guys, pay some bills real quick. If you're a new customer to Doc Sports and you're wondering who the heck we are and what we do, head over to docsports.com/free60. You can go right over to the website. There's a link in the description of the video. You can just click that too. Take you over there, sign up. You don't have to do nothing but create your own little username, and then you'll get free $60 to use however you want across our website, whether it's Griffin Murphy's premium plays, his props. Props are only $25. So, you know, the UFC $30, whatever. It's like $30. You could spread it any way you want. Use the 60 however you want is my point to this. Also, YouTube Premium. Premium is $19.99 with Indian Cowboy. You get about a bajillion leans from him on a daily basis in his videos. And then you get the Premium Plus is $49.99. That includes the $19.99 package. Also get 3 Docs expert plays every day. Video format, 7 days a week, no days off. Craig Trapp drops a video, gives you a 2, 3, 4-star, somewhere's in that range from 3 random handicappers every day. And I know that Premium Plus has been on fire lately. So $49.99. Click the link in the description of the video. I also know if you do it from a desktop, it saves you. It's actually $49.99. If you do it from your mobile device, they charge you a little bit more, $5, $10, $20. I don't know if you got Mint Mobile or you still rocking Obama phone. I don't know what you got going on, ladies and gentlemen, where you're watching from, but use the desktop. It'll save you money. All right, I got to take a breath. I paid a lot of bills.
Are you good?
I don't know, man. That's like I'm getting in my rhythm. Remember when I a couple weeks ago I told you I just got to get in a rhythm and I'll just I'll just roll. But yeah, that's where we're at. So let's talk NBA. That happened last night while everybody files in. By the way, you got questions about baseball, drop it in the comment section, or the NHL game tonight, or anything really. Drop it in the comment section. We will go over it. Let's talk a little bit about NBA. Because we were on different sides last night, from what I understand.
Was on the losing side, Lenny. We can get that out of the way now. We can
Perfect. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't want to tout my own horn too much, because I bought the hook. And again, I'm a public guy, so I bought the hook down to 6. I paid like minus 125, I think 130 with the hook. I was okay with that juice, but it was at 6 even, and I thought, man. I'm the guy that has the luck that I'll have 6.5 and that number will land on 6 and I'll be pissed because I was on the Thunder, so I bought the hook down, didn't need it, because it was on 7, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. What are your thoughts about on that game last night?
Dude, you know what? Indiana's a lot better than people think. And we've talked about it show in, show out, and Indiana is really proving that to be an example right now. I mean, we have a split series now. Going back to OKC, which definitely isn't the greatest thing. If Indiana clinched that game last night, the series would be over. 3-1 Indiana's favor. be all over them. I mean, we create a plan. We stick to that plan. Indiana's still playing very good basketball. Halliburton fell apart in the fourth last night, and that's something that they did not come through with that victory, at least, let alone cover the spread. It was one of those games, that it just went back and forth, very hard-fought game on both sides. There's nothing to say about it. Both teams played very hard. Both benches played well. Holmgren was out there playing very well. Nemhard, Nesmith, all of them. They all played very well basketball. Just one of those games that didn't land in Indiana's favor. It's another game that you could definitely take notes from and use those notes moving forward. My bad. Readjusting here.
You're fine.
Yeah, no,
I'll say this.
It's a good game. There's nothing to take out of it, man.
It was a great game.
Indiana's better than we thought.
I agree. I thought Indiana would be a sneaky team to take this 6-7 games, and it looks like they are. And for the exact reasons I thought, I got the same notes from Game 3 as I did Game 4, except change the team. OKC looked tired in the fourth quarter of Game 3. They just looked tired, like Indiana and that full court press wore them down.
Sure.
Flip the script. The Pacers looked tired last night in the fourth quarter. Halliburton just disappeared into the shadows kind of thing, and the Thunder took over.
The last 8 minutes of the game.
Yeah, right. So, the Thunder took over and it was done. I think I'd be honest with you, I think this is just like the NHL series. I think this is going to go 7 games, and I think we'll be happy because this is a good finals.
Yeah.
This is a good finals. I'm so happy someone like the Knicks aren't in it. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. I'm just saying, like a bigger market team. I'm very happy that they're not in it, kind of thing. But
I'm sick of New York anyway, so you know what? We can.
Yeah, I mean,
well. It's a better NBA Finals.
Pizza sucks. I don't know what to tell you, New York. I'm just there. I'm throwing shots fired. It's Saturday. I'm cranky. I don't know what to tell you. Let's have it over chat, and then we'll go over some NHL and baseball. Baseball. What do you think about Yankees Red Sox game tonight?
I will get to that one in a minute. There's definitely a freebie that I'm gonna chop up in the MLB when we get there. When you guys are ready. If you want to hit NHL,
let's hit it as we go. Well, Saturday's a little different. So Steve looks like he's wearing a very nice hat made from his grandmother at some point. I don't know. Is that crocheted? You didn't do that, Steve. We all know you didn't do that. Talk to me about the Yankees Red Sox game.
Yankees Red Sox. Let me pull it down the board here.
Max
all right, so we got Rodon and Dobbins on the bump tonight. Current line is sitting at minus 175, total at 8.5. Interesting matchup here. Boston took last night's game 2-1. We have the Yankees rolling into this matchup 6-4 in their last 10 games, obviously coming off a loss last night. Yankees do play very good on the road with a record of 21-14. Boston, 1 game below 500 on the season, although they're on a 3-game winning streak. 6-4 in their last 10 games, just 15-19 at home. Hunter Dobbins gets the start. This guy is okay. He's kind of a liability in my eyes. I will say he does have a strong strikeout to walk diversification with 37 Ks and just 9 walks on the year, but he's got a high posted 4.20 ERA, and we haven't seen enough of this kid to really be able to back him and say, this guy's a strong arm. I know his numbers are saying so, but he does have a high 4.20 ERA, and we know what to expect out of Carlos Rodon. Rodon is a very strong southpaw. Guy's dominant across strikeout to walk diversification. He does not allow a lot of hitters on base. Very dominant whip at a 0.94. There's only 2 ways to go this play right now, and that's taking the Yankees here on the run line. That's the value play. Rodon should come out and absolutely shove in this matchup. We know the Yankees are very good on the road, playing very strong baseball, subpar, 6-4 in their last 10 games. That's a 60% radius. And then the Red Sox right now, the public's going to be pounding them here. They're at Fenway. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They took last night's matchup. Yankees just swept the Royals and then dropped a 2-1 game coming into this matchup. So the public incentive here is going to be on the home team advantage here. Flip the other side. I take the Yankees here on the run line and grab some plus value and back Rodon here, as well as if you guys want a little same game parlay action. I believe this is going to be a one-sided game. Drill that under 9.5 runs in this matchup.
I'll tell you, I looked at the first 5 in this matchup because of the pitching matchup.
Okay. Yankees minus half a run?
The Yankees minus half a run was, I got it at minus 125, but I see it minus 130 most places. But you know what I tell you, folks, shop your lines. No matter where you're at in this world, whether you're, Timbuktu or around the corner, shop your lines. You got different options nowadays with legalized gambling everywhere. You should have multiple books. That is rule number 1 is money management. Rule number 2, if money management is rule number 1, Rule number 2 is you got to have more than Two Finger Tony and Bob down the street as your books.
I want to touch up on that as well. Lenny always emphasized that. And you know what? He actually, once Lenny came to Docs, he got me emphasizing it a ton more.
It's important.
People don't realize that you can go an entire season by taking -110 lines. But if you're shopping your lines, you can actually find those at +100, +105. And that changes a 53% winning better to a 50% better. That 50% better is in profit now throughout an entire season. That's how critical those percentages are. So shop your lines, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and that's why we talk about money management a lot, as well we should, because that really is rule number 1 of betting sports in general. I don't care if you're just if you're trying to do it as a second income, or if you're trying to do it just for funsies because you're going to the game. You should look for the best value. I mean, when you buy a car, you don't just buy the first. I mean, you don't buy the first car you see either, God, folks. This is not life lessons with Lenny. This is Doc's Daily on a Saturday. I'm just saying. I just had so many conversations with my eldest daughter about stuff like this. Leon Draisaitl, anytime goal scorer tonight. You want to parlay it with some MLB?
Any points for sure. Anytime points for sure. I wonder what that line is right now.
I'm going to look right now at this.
Dude, he's been sensational in this play. And then somebody also dropped in the comments, Kachuk, dude, this guy is absolutely just erupting.
Leon Draisaitl, anytime goal. Hold on. Leon Draisaitl,
anytime
goal. You can find +105 DraftKings for anytime goal, +100 at MGM, +100 at Caesars. See, I'll take that 105 instead of, ESPN bet has it at 105. So there's a couple different points. Anytime point, you'd have to go to over 1.5 because a half is juiced. Over 1.5 is +115. Over a half is like -4 or something, 400.
No, that's
500. Don't do that. You'd have to go more than 1.5. I'd just probably go. I personally like Connor McDavid goal, but I didn't bet it.
It's time.
But I looked at it. I just tell you, it was very tempting, and I still might. It's it's only 8:00 in the morning for Vegas, so Lenny's still a little discombobulated from last night. But Connor McDavid anytime goal, you can get a +135 to 145.
Take McDavid's anytime goal. It's time. He has been all over that lamp, and he has just not lit it up. He's right there. He's on assist. Right. Does he have any goals even in this cup yet?
Yeah, he has.
He had 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's had.
It's been nothing crazy. I know that.
Yeah. Let me see him. No, yeah, I don't know. He had.
I saw he had an assist in game.
He had an assist in game 1.
Yeah.
3 assists, 2. No, Thursday game 1, he had a goal and assist.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that was against Dallas. Sorry, wrong game. So no goals.
That's
He's had 2 assists, 3 assists, no assists. That 6-1 Florida game.
What is that line at? I'm on my fan. I'm gonna punch this thing in right now.
I'm telling you.
I'm taking
See, this is a prime example of shop your lines. FanDuel has that +145. My Caesars has it at +135. That's a 10-cent difference. I'm telling you, 10 cents will make yourself a little difference.
Long run, it does. If you guys are playing this smart and you're playing this to actually make money in the long, Nick's in the show. There he is.
There he is. Oh, he's in. I'm so
Come on.
behind.
He's got the link. He's got the link.
Here
we go.
This guy. Hold on. I'm betting Connor McDavid. Hold on.
All right, hold on. And I'm gonna get this guy going. The Real Joe Beef. Just so everybody knows, the Dirty 630 show is coming back. We're gonna be starting that probably by latest of Wednesday of next week. It's gonna be the exact same show that we did run previously, Nick and myself. Only we're gonna be doing all first 5 innings and first half plays. Just so you guys know, because got some backlash about it. Wanted to touch up on that. Yeah, Nick's on McDavid tonight as well. 2 goals, boys. Jump on it. I do want to give you guys an absolute complete free winner here. And this game's getting ready to start off at 12:05. And this is on the MLB Diamond. We've got the Miami Marlins rolling into Washington to play the Nationals. Why in the hell is this total sitting at 9.5? Cade Gibson gets the start here for the Miami Marlins. He's got 19.1 innings of work, 12 strikeouts, 4 walks on the season. Not enough strikeout and walks to actually consider this a solidified good strikeout to walk diversification. With a 0.93 ERA and a 1-3 record, this guy is going to get absolutely murdered in today's matchup. I can just tell you guys, based off the line of this game and based off of the total, Gibson is going to get shelled. We've got a one-sided game here as well as we have a high total. So right now, this Nationals team, they're 2-8 in their last 10 games on a 6-game losing streak. Miami 3-7 in their last 10 games, coming off a win. Miami's 12-21 on the road, while the Nats are 15-20 at home. 26-41 on the season are the Marlins. Nationals 9 games below 500 with a record of 30-39. Trevor Williams gets the start here for the Nats. Trevor Williams is actually a good arm with a strong strikeout to walk diversification. 49 Ks on the season with 16 walks, 64 innings of work. He does have a high 5.91 ERA, but Gibson comes into this game, and this is the complete incentive decipher deceiving numbers. We're just going to put it like that. Yeah. 1-3, 0.93 ERA, and we have a posted a posted total sitting at 9.5, with Washington at 17th in baseball when it comes to offensive runs per game, and Miami 22nd. Drill the over in this matchup, as well as take the Nats here on the run line. This is going to be a one-sided game. We never like to catch that falling knife, which the Nats are doing that right now. Now they've lost 6 in a row, but dude, this is one of those plays where you just have to take it because it's the right bet and accept the fact that if you lose it, move on to tomorrow. You can't overthink this one. Take the wager. The wager is there. It's the smart bet. It's the right play. Sometimes the losing bet isn't always the bet or the wrong bet. That's what happened.
I've heard people say that. I'd make that bet 10 times. And I'm like, yeah, I've said that. Like, I'll lose a bet and I'll go, man. It's usually revolving around the Lions, but you know what I mean? Look at this flash. Look at our guy Nick.
Connor, 2 goals tonight. Heavy.
Hey, that might be worth some pizza money on a laddered bet. I'm just saying that might be. I trust you boys on the Nationals game for sure. Appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by, guys. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. You'll never miss any of our live content. Real Joe Beef, Pizza Money Parlay. How about that? Remember when I first met you guys and we're like, we're going to mess around with some Pizza Money Parlays? That's when we knew we'd be friends forever. When we said Pizza Money Parlay, and Nick and Griffin knew exactly what I meant. And everybody else went, what? And I'm like, yeah, 2 teams. Everybody knows the rules.
Everyone knows the rules, baby.
2 teams. Everybody knows the rules.
Yep.
I mean, we need T-shirts. We need merch. I mean, for the powers that be that we know are listening, you need to be on this merch. Angels and the Giants. Talk to us about this. You feel any type of way about these games?
This one's an interesting one. We definitely, absolutely. I'll tell you guys right now, we've got a trap inside. Did Nick have the under on his walks or over on his walks with Sugano? Under, right? Oh, I don't know if I agree with that one. All right, so we've got a posted total sitting at 9.5, which is extremely high. We've got Tyler Anderson on the bump. This is the Angels' best pitcher in that starting rotation. He's got 45 innings of work on the year, a very strong strikeout to walk diversification with 39 Ks and 14 walks. 2-3 record. He does have a posted 3.99 ERA. This guy is very good. Then Sugano gets to start for the Orioles. And I mean, this guy is probably their best arm this season in that rotation, which he shouldn't be. But right now we know about Baltimore. They've just been a mess. But this season, he's 5-4 with a 3.23 ERA, dominant 42 strikeouts and just 12 walks on the season, 75 innings of work, which is very consistent based on what his numbers are saying right now. Angels right now, they're on a psychological barrier currently, sitting at 18-19 on the road. When you reach that border, it's like a magnet. That's how psychology 101 works. It's like a magnet, and typically it maneuvers you back to that 500 mark at 19-19. 7-3 in their last 10 games. That's another confluence to back the Angels in this matchup. Along with Anderson, that's their best arm. They're coming off a loss as well. Baltimore just 14-21 at home, 6-4 in their last 10 games, and Baltimore has picked up their game as of late. In this matchup, though, it's very hard to back a team. If I did have to back one team, it would be the Angels in this matchup. But I'm looking at that total and that over. That's at 9.5 We've got two very good arms. I would say the best arms in both of these rotations. There is no reason why this total should be sitting at 9.5. Give me the over in this matchup. If I'm backing somebody, give me the Angels here plus value in this matchup. Probably you'll get them at plus 130. Same game parlay action, probably a plus 280 parlay. So I like that one. Take the over 9.5 runs, as well as we are backing the Angels here. Take them if you guys really want to put your cojones on the table. Alternative run line, take the Angels minus 1.5. Probably get them at plus 250 just alone on that game alone.
I'll tell you what, as far as this goes, I'm on your side as far as the Giants. I disagree with the Angels. I'm on the Orioles, no bat ninth inning at like minus 130-ish. So I disagree there with that Angels-Orioles game, but the Giants, I'm fading Kershaw. I am. He pitches tonight. I mean, he's barely got any stats, anything. He's only pitched, I think, one game. But I like the Giants. I like when the Giants play the Dodgers. I tend to be on the Giants because I think you get a lot of public money because everybody thinks the Giants, little brother kind of. The same thing when they see the Padres, little brother to the Dodgers, big bad Dodgers. The big bad Dodgers are 41-29, and they're only 23-12 at home. And I say only because people act like they're 27-0 at home or something. I mean, they just kind of tend to. The Dodgers get overbet, they get overpriced. Yeah, just because they're the Dodgers. Same thing for the Yankees, just the East Coast side. You know what I mean? Love the pizza money principle of the parlay, but I can't agree with the Angels.
I'm not even, I can't back that game. I don't even want anything to do with Kershaw right now. He's just a liability in my eyes, man. He's always hurt. You know, he's old, he's numbered, he's at the end of his career. And every time this guy does this, he starts in the middle off of the season. He usually gets torn up for at least 2 to 3 starts. He's never consistent. So right now, Kershaw's a bet off for me. I would like to see 45 innings of work out of this guy before I can start considering him getting those numbers down. I mean, he's already got a 4.36 ERA, which is already posted high. His strikeout to walk diversification is terrible too, with 15 strikeouts and 9 walks. And I'm not going to say, I love the Giants here. I just can't back them offensively. The Giants do not score a lot of runs when they need to score runs. They produce runs when it's meaningless. Like against the Athletics, they'll put up 10 runs. They don't do anything ever. So I like Landon Rope. I think he's a good pitcher. He's consistent, 4-4 with a 3.29 ERA. Yeah, if you want to bet this game because you want skin in it, the Giants are the play. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games, coming off a win. But realistically, it's a bet off game for me because Kershaw can come out here and pitch a no-hitter through 9. You just don't know.
Nobody would be surprised.
Exactly. So that's just a bet off game.
I agree here. Somebody asked about the best team in baseball and the Cincinnati Reds. Tigers, Reds. See what I did there?
I did.
Singer and Flaherty today. Listen, we all know I'm on the Tigers run line. It is what it is.
But, I'm on a premium Tigers run line for a 4-unit play. There you guys go. I'll give you that.
There you go. There you have something, a little action for free. Can we talk about my guy Jack Flaherty though?
Absolutely.
He's not had, I'll say, the most ideal start. He's got a 5-6 record and a 3.41 ERA. Here's the problem: his ERA, his actual stats, I think, are good. His record does not show. The Tigers, I don't know, they don't give run support sometimes to him, and I don't know. It's just the way the rotation falls. I don't think it's anything personal, but I do worry about the Tigers a little bit today because they partied a little bit much last night. You know, there was a concert in the park. Ludacris was there, because that's a big name. It was a mess.
Is that real?
Yeah, I swear to God, that's real.
Okay.
I swear, it's a true story. They do these Friday night concerts in the park after games, and then the fans stick around. And it was local rapper T Grizzly. I don't know. Nobody probably knows him. T Grizz. You know T Grizz?
I know.
You know my guy T Grizzly. Okay.
Absolutely.
So all right. So T Grizzly was there, and Ludacris, obviously, and they do this little the stage is right in front of the bullpen. It's for 200 fans. It lasted 30 minutes. So I joke about the whole party long, whatever. It was I think he played 3 songs, all I do is win, probably.
T Grizz will get you jacked up, man. You're getting ready for some war. That's who you bang.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm ready to roll, and and then T Grizzly showed up. So, that was out of nowhere, and some other local guys, but I'm in the local degenerate rap music in Detroit. So that's just me.
That's me too.
How do you feel about Flaherty?
I love Flaherty in this position. I'm going to touch up on that. Anonymous, unfortunately, I can't give out any free UFC plays right now. I have a full card, including a 7-unit play tonight in UFC that goes off at 7 o'clock. I'd love to give you a free play. If I could pull up my thing, I'd give you my 1-unit play, but give me a minute here. Let me get to this game. So
listen, you could do the free 60 if you haven't already and get that UFC card from Griffin Murphy right there. Boom, pang, pow.
For DocSports.com/free60. Go get it, Anonymous. We're going to cash
link in the description.
3-0 sweep last week for $1,500. But this game. So Jack Flaherty, he's dealt with the Reds now. How many innings? 49 innings in his career. He's got a lifetime 3-2 record with a 3.67 ERA. So he's dealt with them, and he's got them numbered. I mean, he's got pretty strong numbers. Flaherty right now, just as you mentioned, the Tigers just haven't been hitting necessarily behind him. He's got a 5-6 record, which is very weird considering the fact he's got 71.1 innings of work, a 1.07 whip. That is a very good whip, just for all of you guys that know. Strikeouts to walk diversification, absolutely sensational with 85 strikeouts and 23 walks. Brady Singer, that's a big name. He came from Kansas City, and he's been very good in a Reds uniform. He's 6-4 on the year, but he does have a higher posted ERA with a 4.59 ERA. So he has been getting banged up a little bit. 41.2 innings of work, higher 1.32 whip, 39 strikeouts, and 15 walks. Not as strong numbers by any means right now. Detroit currently sitting on a 2-game winning streak. They're 6-4 in their last 10 games. Very strong median, as well as they're at home in this matchup. 22-16 at home, very strong. Then you go back to the other flip of the coin. The Reds have dropped 2 consecutive matchups, and they're 2 games below 500 on the road. They're on that psychological barrier, but they're not there. If you guys are looking to bet on the Reds, wait for them to get at least 1 game below that 500 mark when it comes to road play. In this matchup, Flaherty's already proven dominance against the Reds in his career. He's proven dominance this season, and we already know about that Tigers offense. They're averaging nearly 5 runs per game offensively. They have one of the best offenses right now in baseball when it comes to home runs. You got Carey in the lineup. I mean, you got them all. Riley Green, this team's absolutely ridiculous right now. 2016 Javi, wherever Nick's at. Boys are coming together. Boys are winning games. There's nothing left to think about in this matchup. Take the Tigers here on the run line. I believe they torch the Reds in this matchup. And the total in this game, current total sitting at 7.5. Don't mess around with it.
Listen, I think the Tigers win this game 5-1. I'm just going to start right now. I think Tigers win this game like one-sided short play. Flaherty gives them solid 6 innings, maybe 7. This guy right here is wrong on all accounts. I'm just telling you right now. So wrong. Craig Trapp, I tagged him in something on Facebook for him.
Date night, something like that.
Oh yeah, clean shaven date night. I tagged him in something. The Tigers mascot. I'll have to send you the picture. Tigers mascot had a sign up yesterday in the crowd that said Skyline Chili is mid. And I was like, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Jack says Cubs run line. I'm all over this.
Yeah. I mean, so that's funny. My brother actually texted me this morning. He's going to the game. And I said, you don't bet on the Pirates. That's for damn sure. So looking at this game right now, Cubs, every single game has been within a 1-run differential, but you got Matthew Boyd on the bump, and Boyd has been very strong this year. 5-3 record, 2.89 ERA, 74.2 innings of work, 70 strikeouts, and just 18 walks. Listen, I'm going to talk about it again, and I've talked about this a million times on Saturday Docs Dailies. If the Cubs are ever at home during day games, and it is the weekend, you drill them. It doesn't matter. You drill them. The fans are going to be absolutely belligerent at this game. I bet my little brother's hammered on his way to the game right now. They're all crazy out in the bleachers. Everybody goes absolutely haywire. They scream at the outfield, the opposing team's outfielders the entire game. It's an absolute shit show. It's chaos. Cubs run line, absolutely, that's the play. Otherwise, don't bet it. That's the only value play in this matchup. What's the total in this one, Lenny? Total sitting at 7.5. Balls are flying out. Drill the over. Same game parlay.
I like that.
Run line. Take the over. Burroughs is on the bump with a 5.00 ERA, which is deceiving, and that does scare me just a little bit. He does have a strong 17 strikeouts and 7 walks on the year, but he's only got 18 innings of work. That's a case of liability in my eyes. Drill the Cubs here, and if you really want to put them on there, you could take the over, but the better play here is the Cubs on the run line.
I like that. I'll tell you what, because I was all over the Cubs run line, but now I like the over too. And for every which way you say, I mean, Wrigley during the day sounds like a shit show. Sounds like a wonderful time.
Sounds like a great time, dude. I sold myself.
I love it there.
I'm like, dude, I'm about to call my brother. I'm flying in.
Yeah, right. Suzuki has been red hot. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it at all. Would you guys do your free picks today or premium as parlays or single picks?
Scott, honestly, brother, okay.
I do both.
Yeah, when we do them, it's usually same game. I'll say it. If not, otherwise, kind of just take them how you please, bro. It's very hard. I could start letting you know. All right, parlay, let's do that. We could do that going forward. But I'll tell you,
I'll be honest with you.
The Cubs in the total. Don't parlay that. Take them individually.
I have them bet individually, and then sometimes I'll do like
too many
half unit on the parlay.
Actual below
too many.
Bad over there, bro.
You're a mess. Nice bow and arrow yesterday with the D-backs from Real Joe B.
Get it out. Where's Nick at? Get it out.
Yeah, there you go. And then Nick's play, just so we're all clear, which Griffin's a little iffy on. Nick from the chat, from the cheap seats. Saturday, Tomoyuki Oaha, Sagana, under 1.5 walks allowed.
God only knows where he pulled that one out.
I don't even want to. Yeah, by the way, this is the Baltimore Orioles pitcher.
I will say though, guys, Nick's 4 or 5-0 in these props that he comes on.
I was just going to say, since we've been doing this show, he's been in the chat. And I would say if it's been 5 weeks, and I don't know how long it's been, but I bet you he's over 80% on these things. He's pulling out of his yin yang on a Saturday morning from the bed. I mean,
that with his girl. He's like, hi,
yeah. He's like, "Hold, babe, give me my arm," or if he's anything like me, he's like, "Babe, put this in the chat for me. I gotta go to the bathroom." I go, type what I tell you to say.
He ain't typing.
Yeah. It's probably not even him. It's probably his girl. He's so late.
It is. She typed.
All Craig Trepp gave you today in the chat was Skyline Chili and Chipotle, probably. So, what else we got going on? That's all we got going on. That's our time, pretty much.
Anybody else got anything else? Or are we out of here? Anyone want any other game?
You got anything? I mean, I know you broke down a couple.
I've got.
We talked about the NHL. I'm on Florida prop. The Sergei Bobrovsky. It's hit every game for me over. They keep taking that number up a little bit. It went from 25.5, 26.5. Now it's at 27.5. He gets 30. Edmonton tries to pepper him. You're welcome. I'll see you Monday. Good luck unless you're against us, folks. We'll see you on the next one. We're here Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. The Saturday show's early. That's at 11 a.m. Eastern. See you guys Monday. Good luck unless you're against us. Take care. Go Tigers. Skyline Chill.